Hi guys, welcome to Cherries and Yogurt. I'm Nancy. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about change and how it can affect your health and fitness and just life in general. Change is something that a lot of people on a very consistent basis have a very negative thought on. You know, everybody thinks, oh my god, change, this is going to be bad, this is not going to lead to good things. If you are a positive thinking person, you will know that change can be tough in the beginning and you have to have patience for all the things that change in life. But at the very end of the day, you learn something. And I guess the outcome of the change, once you adapt and you figure out how to best deal with the change and what works for you, you learn that there's a lesson behind that. I know for me in my health and fitness goals and or I guess the things that are important for me in my health and fitness, I think one of the biggest changes that happened in my life that I can share with you is getting married. Prior to getting married, I lived in a home where we never had junk food. I mean, the closest thing we had was like pop, maybe ginger ale. It was one thing my dad drank in terms of pop. I would never touch that stuff. I mean, for years I haven't drank juice, and you know, I was the kind of person where I would work out about 5 to 7 days a week. 5 was a minimum. I never worked out less than 5 days a week. Majority of the time, I worked out 7 days a week. There might have been a week where I might not have been feeling good. Maybe I was busy. I had to go somewhere. I was going to the beach. I don't know, anything. But for the most part, I worked out all week. And then a week before my wedding day, I had to stop working out because I was coming home at about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, dealing with, you know, crunch time, right? I mean, a week before your wedding, you still have appointments with photographers and videographers and decorators, and you've got, you know, you have to pick up this and you have to go get that, and you have to finalize your hair with your hairstylist and your makeup with your makeup stylist, and you have to get your nails done and all this kind of stuff. And I mean, nobody has energy to do a workout at 2 or 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I don't know about you, I certainly don't have that energy level at 2 o'clock in the morning to do a workout. 2 o'clock in the morning, I just want to get my butt to bed so I can sleep, especially when you have to wake up quite early the next day to be able to restart another round of traveling around and picking stuff up and stuff. When I got married and I moved in with my husband, I thought, so let me just backtrack for a second. I decided that I wasn't going to work out for that week because I've always been the kind of person where if something comes up and I'm not able to give 150% of my effort into something that's very important to me, I want to push it back a little bit so I can focus on the things that are interacting with it or causing me not to have the ability to put in that 150%. And, you know, at the time, it was just the wedding planning. And I guess I've always been the kind of person where that was my main thing about everything that I've done. Everything that I do, I've always been like that. I want to give you my 150% effort. If I can't, then if something's getting in the way, interfering, I'm going to figure out a way to push back and deal with whatever's interfering, and then I'll come back and give you 150%. And I guess that was my thing, was I knew I could always bounce back into things quite quickly. So I just figured as soon as I get to Dominican Republic, I'm on my honeymoon, I can exercise on the beach. I mean, there's a pool, I can go swimming for hours at a time, there's the ocean, my favorite place to be. I mean, I could live there. I mean, if it was relatively healthy to live in the ocean all your life, my husband calls me a mermaid, basically, so that's exactly what I am. And coming back from the honeymoon, like, I mean, we got there, I may have worked out, actually, I mean, if you think about it, swimming and stuff and walking around, there was a day when we left the resort and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I mean, we did move around. We weren't really sedentary. We did move around, we did lay in the sun for a little bit, but majority of the time we were always doing something. And we loved to take strolls down into the city. I mean, we would leave the resort, we would take strolls, we'd go, you know, adventuring around and looking at places and seeing things, into the market, to the other side of the beach. We did all of that kind of stuff. But physically intense workouts, like the kind that I do, I was not doing. when we came back just before the New Year, just before New Year's Day, actually. I believe we came back, actually, New Year's Eve. We arrived in Toronto, and, you know, we got here, and then all of a sudden we had a party to go to. We were invited by one of my husband's cousins, and then, you know, after New Year's, it's my birthday, then it's, like, there's just so many things that come up where good food is going to be around, right? And just, I guess, after getting married, I can't speak today. God, stupid lips. After getting married and being off of work for 2 weeks, I needed to get back into things. And I guess having all that time off and just consistently using my brain while I was off of work and getting married, my brain was just exhausted from all the stuff that was going on. And I was not functioning properly. I was not consistent with my workouts at all, and actually I was never consistent till August. I have never been consistent with my workouts. I probably get in, if I'm lucky, if I'm working out for the week, I'll get 2 workouts in for the week, and then I'll go several weeks without working out, probably about a month, and then I'll do another 2 workouts, and then I'll go another month without doing it. And my eating habits obviously changed. When I lived with my parents, our food habit, our food choices, what time we ate, how much we ate, what we had available to us on a consistent basis was different in my parents' home than what's available here in my in-laws' home. And just a lot of environmental changes, a lot of them. And I've had a really hard time adapting to a lot of it. However, my way of dealing with it is, if it's something I'm not willing to eat, then I'm just going to have to cook for myself. And I'm just going to make whatever it is that I want for myself. And I'm going to buy the things that I need to keep myself healthy. And, you know, if anybody else wants them, they're more than welcome to, you know, dig in. Sorry, I'm using my tablet, so the video quality and the sound quality is probably horrible, but this is the best I can do, guys, for now, until my husband finally decides to take his role as a cameraman and get me a camera to do this better. I can't find his bloggy cam anywhere in this house. So having all of those changes, it's been really difficult for me. I've gained probably about 15-20 pounds. I lost a lot of my physical strength. I mean, I had a strength that surprised so many people. The energy level I had was amazing, and slowly you start to lose that. However, August came around and I was tired of continuously falling off the bandwagon and continuously having to restart over and over and over again, and I said to myself, this time it's going to be different. I told my husband, if you're in, you're in. If you're out, I'm not waiting for you. My husband has been complaining about his weight for years. I have consistently attempted to coach him, but my husband is very persistent in his ways. It's probably the nicest way to put it. He's very, very persistent in his ways, and I don't blame him, because this is the way he's done things all of his life. This is the only way that things have ever been done in the environment he's lived in. So it's very, very different. But we have been working out. The first week we started, and we finished our first week working out, the 5 days my husband started to notice changes, not only in my body, and he also noticed it in his own. And I noticed it on his body as well, all the different changes that were happening. So, having said that, I guess the video is getting a little bit long, and you're probably tired of seeing my face and hearing my annoying voice. But what I really want to say is, I wanted to give you this example of, you know, persistence. It's all about persistence. Me and my husband, we have been persistent up until now, and we've seen changes, and we want to continue. I see how my husband has changed in his determination. He wants to keep going. He wants to keep trying. He's changed the way he's eating. He's changed everything. He's actually listening to me, and he's seeing that it's actually working for him. So he's doing an amazing job. I'm very, very proud of him. And I want all of you to know that the main message I'm trying to send out is, no matter how many times you fall, just get back up and keep going. Change is going to happen. Life is going to happen. And quite bluntly, shit happens, okay? Shit happens all the time. Life happens. It doesn't mean that every time a change happens in your life, you have to give up. It's about giving yourself the ability and the time to adapt and or make the changes that are needed so that you can live comfortably with the change, or you change the change, right? I mean, all these changes that are around me, all of the things that have happened, have taken time for me to get used to, and it's taken a lot of my own patience to deal with these things. But here I am, I deal with them on a daily basis, but I've actually made changes to stick with what is important to me, which is my health, which is my fitness. I always choose to take care of myself. My family needs me to take care of them. If I am not in good shape, good form, and good health, how can I help any of them? So if you keep falling off the bandwagon, just keep picking the pieces up, keep putting them back together, and keep trying. It will eventually get together, it will stay together, and everything will work out, and everything will be consistent. Just do not give up. I pretty much gave up at one point while I was continuously trying to stay active and to get back into my workouts and get back into my eating habits. Just get back into my balanced eating diet, you know, like it's not even a diet, just balanced eating and eating clean and eating healthy. And I mean, I pretty much gave up at one point. I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna gain weight from here on. There's no time to do anything, and I can't seem to find time. Nothing's working. I give up. But my husband has always pushed me, and here I am today, and we're almost done the 30-day challenge. It's a little bit weird, I know, we probably should have been done already, but they have a few days, they have consistent days of rest days, and me and my husband didn't really take those, so we're actually ahead when we're not supposed to. So we've done, there's one of the workouts that we really like, which is kind of like a yoga interval training type workout, and we kind of do those on the regular days off that they have that's scheduled into their challenge, or we find other workouts to do, older ones from the website and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm pretty sure you've heard enough of my voice, so that's my rant on change and life and health and fitness. Don't give up. Keep going. Pick up the pieces and just keep moving forward. Keep moving. Keep eating clean. Keep trying. Trust me, there is always a lesson at the end of every change. And my lesson was that my determination will always win if I never give up. That's the point. So here goes the challenge of losing all the weight my husband made me gain. Anyways, so you guys take care, have fun, enjoy, eat healthy, and stay active, and take care, and don't forget to smile. Bye guys, take care.